Hey, das ist ja klasse, dass die Messe hier echt einen Geldautomat aufgestellt hat. Cool. So, wir sind jetzt bei unseren Freunden, den Amerikanern von Blue Ocean Corals. Neben mir steht Philip Root und die haben hier ein neues Gerät entwickelt und das wird er mir jetzt mal beschreiben. So, Philip, what is this?
This is our WaterLab. This is a water analyzation unit. It sits in retail stores, and you bring your water here, and you put it in the machine, and you tell us what your issues are or what you would like to test, and then we test the water.
So nothing to do for the customer?
Nothing to do
just
except
put it in and get it out.
Get it out. We'll show you a little bit about how the inside of this works.
Yes,
sure. And why we think that it'll be the next big thing.
Okay.
Okay. So, what we have here is a typical reagent-based system. Not too different from what you normally use now with the little drops,
yes.
And so forth. And we have a colorimeter underneath here to read the color that it changes. What happens is a customer will come to the welcome screen here, and we will ask them to test water. We ask them what type of water that we have, freshwater, saltwater, or pond. And then we can either choose whether we want to guide me, which maybe you have a problem such as too much algae, water, maybe you have sick fish. And by selecting one of these, we will tell you what test to run, because not everybody knows what test to run.
Easy to use.
Yeah. If you know what you want to test, you're a little bit more advanced, we actually have a selection screen where you can actually select the type of test that you want to perform. We have salt, the pH, ammonia, the color of water, how clear the water is.
Okay.
Copper, the carbonate hardness, your phosphates, magnesium, iodine, nitrate, calcium, nitrite, and potassium. So pretty much most of what you're going to test for. You simply select whatever test you would want. We'll do a pH demonstration here. And we, if you like to run certain types of tests all the time, you like calcium, alkalinity, magnesium, you can save that here. So next time you come in, you can log in and do it so you don't have to go through all the screens again.
Okay.
After that, you would slide your payment. And then you put your syringe of water, which are on the outside of the machine. You pick them up and you take the water that you've got from your house, and you draw it up, and you put it in the machine, and then you close the door.
Okay.
What's going to happen now is we've got brand new clean test tubes right here, and the clean test tubes are going to be moved forward, and it's going to be moved up into this little wheel here. The wheel right down here is going to come over and get user's water. We've got optical sensors to detect how much water comes from the user, and then it comes over and it'll get reagents.
Okay.
So many drops of reagents depending on what the test method is, and then it's going to come over and shake, and then we'll take it back over to the colorimeter and get the reading from the colorimeter of what the value is.
Okay. Must I do this process for every test, or?
It does it for every type of test that you want, but we can do up to 8 at one time. So it can start 8 going at one time. So we don't necessarily have to wait for one to finish before we go to the next one.
Okay, cool.
While that's going on, we ask if it's your first time here and it's never been to the machine before or hasn't logged back in, we can ask you a little bit more about your aquarium. That way we can help you get to the best place. So we've got some options here if you only keep fish, or you want your corals to be more colorful. We have some targets for you to reach, and we'll make suggestions for you to get there. You can select what your goals are. We ask about what size your tank is. This way we can give you how much of what to use to get there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the results that we get from the test that we just performed there. And here we've got our pH, and it was okay, it was 8.2. And what we'll do is we'll actually print that out and we'll save it up in the database, so that if you want to access that later, you can come in and track and chart all your information.
Is this connected with the internet?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. We have a profile, which you can go online and see, and it graphs all of this, so you can tell what you're doing over time.
Okay.
So we print it out so you have it in the store with you. If there's suggestions of what needs to be done, we'll print out how much of different products to add to make it work, and then we'll give you a shopping list. And if you want to come get this information that happened here today, you can see right down here, you can go on the website and use this customer number and this password to access this test.
Okay. Also scheint eine ganz gute Sache zu sein. Finde ich echt cool. What is the price about for the customer?
It's roughly €2 per test.
It depends on the
store itself and exactly which test is being done. Some tests are a little bit more expensive than other.
Okay. So, thank you for your presentation.
Oh, thank you.